What's up everyone, welcome to Rotorua in the North Island in New Zealand. We're about to go whitewater rafting with the river rats. But before we head off there, let me just fill you in on the last couple of days. It started with an epic sunrise in Papamoa Beach Resort. Good morning guys, welcome to the Bay of Plenty on the east coast of New Zealand. It's currently 6:30 AM and that is the earliest sunrise I have ever seen in the world. This is about 13 hours ahead of GMT, so it's one of the first places in the world to see the day start. And I'm really enjoying it. I've just put the drone up in the air. It's saying ambient light 2 week, but I'm going to fly it anyway and hopefully get some good shots because the sky is literally about to burn up. Woo-wee! That was a good sunrise. So it's been raining quite a bit today and it's raining quite heavily now and it's very grey outside, so we've just been having a bit of an admin day really. Been catching up with some editing of video and editing some photos and writing some blog posts and everything. Just been kind of cool, just chilling out in this little cabin that we've got here. So unfortunately our boat ride tomorrow has been cancelled. We were going to be going to a volcano to go and check that out, but unfortunately the weather's really bad, so I'm not going to be able to do that. However, I am very glad that this morning we went out with the drone and saw that sunrise, so that was pretty great. So yeah, today's a bit of a slow day really, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Oh, New Zealand. You're ruining the British Bake Off.
It just breaks down.
Good morning everyone. It's still a rainy day. I'm not really sure what we're going to do today. I think we may carry on admin, editing and other stuff. But we're going to be leaving Papamoa today. And an interesting fact, the Argentinian rugby team were also staying here at the Papamoa Beach Resort last night, and we saw them all walking back and forth outside along the beach. I'm not sure if they knew what to do. They were just, I don't know, chilling out with their friends. So anyway, we're gonna leave now. It's raining pretty bad. And out of focus. So I think we may go and find one of those eyesight centers because they often have Wi-Fi, or maybe find a library if there's a library in the small town. Not sure. This was a tidy little room. I especially liked the roof.
Goodbye, beach resort.
See you later, Pumas. Have a good game wherever you're playing.
Where are you going? Argentina team. We've driven down to Whakatane. We're gonna pop into the eyesight, see if they have Wi-Fi, because I'm trying to upload a video. And it's still raining. I think it's been raining for about 24 hours now. So, yeah, just kind of waiting until our next available thing. The next place we're staying. What have we done today, Joseph?
We've sat beneath the grey shadow of the earth. and watched it rain all day.
It does feel like home though. It's very, very temperate. There are many top 10s in New Zealand.
Apparently this one's quite great though.
However, they are all individually owned.
Your destination is on the left.
A franchise.
Like how McDonald's can be.
Mm-hmm. Tasty top 10. Is this the office?
Reception.
Check this place out. I am really impressed with this. This is super cool. This is one of their 2-bedroom apartment, villa, hut, whatever you want to call it. Looking out over to the beach, although the weather's a bit at the moment. But still, look at this place.
I'm really impressed.
Yeah. We were just chatting with the, I guess, the managers, maybe the owners of the park. Lindsay
Mark and Lindsay.
Lindsay and Mark. And
Lindsay.
Mark and Lindsay.
Lindsay and Mark.
You know how they go. And and yeah, they're lovely people, offering us loads of suggestions if tomorrow gets cancelled because of the weather. But yeah, how cool is this? By the way, everyone keeps booking us into 2-bedroom places. I don't think they know that we're together. I'm also not sure if you guys know that we're together, but we are. Welcome to Rotorua in the North Island of New Zealand. We're here with the river rats and we're about to go whitewater rafting. So neither of us have ever done whitewater rafting before. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but of course as you get closer to it the nerves start to kick in, and I am actually kind of nervous about this, but I think we should be in safe hands. Everyone seems really friendly and pretty chill about the whole experience, so I think we'll be alright. Obviously this is a water-based activity and not really going to be able to bring cameras and stuff, so we're filming with just GoPros. I'm going to see if we can use a head strap because I know sometimes they can be a bit hazardous to other people. Otherwise we've got a chest mount and we may just end up with 1 GoPro rather than 2. It's also got a waterfall halfway through the rafting point, and apparently it's the highest commercially rafted waterfall, or so I'm led to believe in their promotional material. It smells like my old rugby changing rooms. It looks like I've just been sat in the car park and I've done nothing, but we have actually just gone rafting and we had an amazing time. That was so much fun. I don't know what I was nervous about beforehand. I think I'd just seen some really dodgy videos beforehand of some rafting in other places that scared me. So nothing to worry about, totally safe. Really quite easy rapids even if you've never done it before, but still extremely exciting, especially with those waterfalls. So we were filming on a single GoPro because no head mounts were allowed, so only the chest mounts, and we only had 1 chesty. Unfortunately couldn't film any other areas, and there's no more rafting this afternoon, so we're not even going to be able to film another group. So that being said, hopefully I got some usable stuff from the GoPro, going through all the rapids down. I think we went down 4 waterfalls, 5 waterfalls maybe. There was even a part where Ellie was asked to sit at the front. She had no idea why she was at the front, what was happening, what was going on. And then we went down another waterfall with her on the front. Yeah, loads of fun. There's about 4 of us in a raft, all going through. Now we're going to head off to our next accommodation, which is the Cedar Woods Lakeside. I think, let me in. I think it's only about 4 minutes drive away, something like that. So right around the corner from Rotorua Airport.
There was a photographer with the river rats as well, and he was getting plenty.
You get this at every tour though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was getting loads of photos of both crews as we were going down the river. But one of the photos at the end, like literally, why is that beeping? So literally the very last photo, we're outside the bus and Ellie got like well into it. I don't know what came over you just had like an air guitar moment with an oar.
I did want to do it though. I did want to air guitar, but I thought that would be stupid.
You've been the only one doing it.
I know.
Anyway, they've sent us the photos, so we're going to put all of those in the blog post for this section of our New Zealand trip. So make sure you're keeping an eye on jellyjourneys.com. We're going to be posting various different roundups and itineraries, so you'll get to know where we've been, and then you can go and follow the journey as well and do your own trip in our footsteps, if you so wish. Or you could do your own trip. Anyway, let's drive on to, is it called Cedar Woods? Cedarwood Lake House?
Yeah, Lakeside.
Cedarwood Lakeside. 4 minutes that way. Such a dinky little airport. Tiny.
But did you see that Air New Zealand play?
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Alright, let's check in.
Chicken or check in?
Chicken. Like a little log cabin.
I like that everywhere we get a little milk.
Yeah. 2 bedrooms again.
Is it?
Yeah. By the way, just in case the video that we got today on the GoPro wasn't that great, I'll leave a link in the description to a video made by Devon Supertramp. Now you should go and check out the work that they've done. Obviously they've got a huge production team and they were at the River Rats, I think last year. They made an epic video and it really shows like what can be done with a huge production team. Unfortunately, it's kind of just us two and we've only got a little camera for water. So yeah, if you want to see more about the River Rats, then go and check out that video. It's awesome. Really, really good. Just coming out to the lakeside because the sun is setting and there's a mist rolling in slightly. We have actually just been having a little afternoon nap. It's definitely been commonplace since we've been in New Zealand, but that river rafting just took it out of us. Really tired. Also kind of a bit achy now, but it's alright. Wow. Now this is a view. Check this out. So we're staying right on the lakeside. I'd really, really love to fly the drone here, but there is an airport literally just there. There's an airfield right on the edge of the riverside, and you can't fly drones within 4 kilometers of an airfield. So I'm not going to be breaking those rules. As much as I would love to fly this drone here, it's not safe for aircrafts coming in and out. But look at this, I'm going to get some photos nonetheless. So I've been shooting with the Fujifilm X-T2 and I'm using the 18-135 lens. This is the one that's got an aperture of 3.5 to 5.6 and I've actually been shooting at I think f9 or f7.1, something like that, so that I've got a larger depth of field when shooting landscape stuff. And the optical image stabilization has actually been phenomenal. So I'm always shooting handheld, and I think my shutter speed has gone as low as maybe half a second, or what are we on? Yeah, so like a quarter of a second as well. And the images are still coming out sharp. And I've got pretty steady hands anyway, but that optical image stabilization has been really, really useful. I've also just realized this little walkway is covered in bird poo. And it's wet bird poo. I think I might step off this. I also can't believe how calm this lake is. It's just so smooth. I want to jump in, but I know that's probably a bad idea. It's
especially wearing clothes and carrying cameras. It got dark pretty quick, but I'm now trying out some long exposures with the XT2. I've got it on the Manfrotto B3 Live, and I don't have any sort of intervalometer with me, and my trigger trap only works with my Canon gear and Sony gear. I do have that with me, so if I need to, I will switch over to the Sony, but I wanted to test out the XT2. So, I'm limited by what the camera can do, which is 30 seconds long exposure. I'm shooting at f10 and an ISO of 320. I did do it as 100 earlier, but it started to get really dark. So I'm going to test out 320 and see how the noise is in that. But the images look like they're coming out pretty sweet. See you later, cabin. You were great, as well as the others.
Good morning, everyone. We're back in the car.
Ohayo.
Ohayo gozaimasu. We're driving off to... Where are we driving? We're driving to Ruapehu, near to Whakapapa, and it's about a 2.5 hour drive, so we're going to see if there's some places to stop off along the way, but we've generally just got a free day. Sorry this vlog's a bit weird, it's a bit all over the place. Right, let's drive on to Ruapehu via Taupo. 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 A big lake on the way.
We've come down to a forest just off of Rotorua. It's near the redwoods, and there's a couple of different spots for the redwoods, and we're just trying to find where the actual trail is properly, because there's a paid walkway trail that's all lit up at night, but we want to do just the natural walkway. So we're kind of just exploring around the forest really, and Ellie's also getting a profile picture of me because I need to update all of my social media avatars. If you're wondering where they are updated from, this is probably it. So just kind of wandering around really, potentially taking some photos, though nothing's really caught my eye just yet. The trees are very, very green, obviously. There's not really a main focal point just yet.
Steamy, steamy. What, geezer? It's now 1:30 PM. We left the accommodation just after 10 AM. We've just stopped off and got a coffee as well. So our 2.5 hour drive has already taken us 3 hours, and we're literally only half an hour's drive away from when we first started. What are you doing to us, New Zealand? Can't stop stopping. Stopping.
Stop it.
Stop it. New Zealand, stop it. Yeah, we're definitely having a slow day. I think we're gonna try and power through now onto Ruapehu, but I know from last time when we were there, that was a pretty scenic spot, and if we judge it right with the sun this time, I'm sure we're probably gonna stop again and get more shots around the area, because it's in between two national parks, which is kind of cool. Got it! I forgot to end the vlog last night and we fell asleep, so I thought I'd do it now. So we're leaving the park in Ruapehu this morning, and we're heading off to another area of Ruapehu, and we're going to go and check out what's around in this in-between seasonal area, because sometimes it's a ski field, sometimes it's a summer haven. Today it is 100% rain. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of been all over the place, but we had a great time with the river rats and all the other areas that we've been in between, traveling around, done a lot of driving in this one. And make sure you subscribe for the future videos, so we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. We've still got a few more days in the North Island, and then we've got a few weeks in the South Island, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for those, and make sure you're following us along on Instagram stories. We're posting stuff every day. I forgot to mention it a minute ago, but make sure you go and check out our blog jellyjourneys.com. In a few days, maybe a couple of weeks time, we're going to have some posts up of all of the trips that we're doing in New Zealand and our full itinerary. So you see the places that we're staying, and you can go and follow along those journeys and do the trip yourself or take inspiration and make your own trip. So yeah, that is everything from us, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.